friends and neighbors? Oh, welcome to another production of the program here on TV. Once again, what's a day every day? Turn on the machines and live forever. Patsy!
That's right.
Patsy, you ready? Catch us. Look. Oh, didn't catch it. I threw a treat at the dog.
Yep.
It's the program we're here on TV once again, once a day every day. Turn on the machines. Live. Forever.
It's a long time.
Yeah. We want to live forever because you know how long forever is. Just like from your birth till your death.
That's how long it is.
What else would it be?
You can't live any longer than that.
So that's why we're here forever. Because I'll be here till I'm dead. I guess I didn't start when I was born. And I kind of regret that.
Yeah.
They should have
You
told
didn't
me.
know any better back then.
They should have told me I didn't do this for, 20-something years.
Yeah.
But now I am, and to making up for it, maybe I got to start doing doubles for the next 20-something years, you know?
Yeah?
To make up for those times when I didn't do it. But then I got to try to go back in the past and be like, today I woke up and pooped my pants.
Right.
Because you're baby.
I discovered a crazy thing. It's called walking.
Yeah.
I can do it now.
I guess I could have started a journal. But I'm going to go back and try to think about every single day of your life. And that's what I'm doing here. But before that, how do you keep track of every single day of your life? Yours?
You got any tips? I try to do like what is it, like a
journal.
A planner?
Planner.
It's a half journal, half planner. Sometimes I'll go back.
Planner is like the opposite of a journal. It's like a journal is like you do things and then you write it down. And a planner is like, hey, I want to sit on the edge, dog.
No, I was trying to move her, but I tried to pull her this way, and so she went the exact opposite way I was trying to get her to go.
A planner, you want to do things, so you write it down, and then you do them. And with a journal, you do things first, and then you write it down afterwards.
Right, yeah.
So almost, I mean, they're very similar things, but almost opposite things.
I will, if something significant that was unplanned happened, I'll put it in my journal and put a checkbox next to it. From the future. I'll be like, that's something I did. It's a little dishonest, but at least like if I look back, I'll remember what happened on that day, and that's kind of like the most important part, you know. Anything I put on the list that I don't do, I cross it out in the future, and I say I didn't do that.
But there's like one of these lights is like stuck right on my face.
Oh yeah.
What the heck? Oh, that car is coming right at us. It looks like. You can put it. Yeah, you put it in your planner, and then you pretend like you planned it.
Yeah.
Like look. I plan to do this. Here's my planner.
Got everything done that I planned to do today. This was the last thing in the planner.
Oh yeah. Don't speak too soon. Hopefully we'll make it through this hour.
Yes, that's true.
When I get close to the hour, I haven't been saying this so much. I used to always say like, oh, don't speak too soon.
Yeah.
And maybe with all the days, I'm getting more and more arrogant. Like, I'm going through this day, but really, like, I think it's going to happen. I mean, usually you don't die on the day.
And I didn't actually write in the planner complete the program. I just wrote go on it.
Oh, okay.
So I have completed that task.
Yeah. Sometimes
I could drop dead right now. Still check that box off.
Yeah.
But I couldn't check the final box off, which is don't die.
Don't die. Oh, yeah.
Every day. Check mark. Didn't die.
You wrote that on there too?
That's just like implied. Every day itself has a checkbox for completing, and I haven't completed the day yet.
Complete the day. That's a good plan. Like not many plans. Live.
Right.
Here's your plan. Here's a good plan for you. Like I don't have any plans except for to live. I don't have too many plans though. You have to have a good, comfortable amount of plans. Otherwise, you do other things. Is someone gonna shoot me? It's like what that is.
Not.
Like, You gotta get Dodge or something. Today is Saturday. Yesterday, I'm writing a new book. My hand is kind of hurting. Maybe I just gotta exercise it. It's hard to...
Possibly, or you could improve your posture while you're writing, I suppose.
Like my writing posture?
I mean, you're doing this.
Yeah?
And maybe it's not as easy as like on a table or something. Possibly.
I think I just gotta get that hand gripper.
Oh yeah, where are the hand grippers?
There should be some.
I brought some to the basement studio like in 2020 when we moved underground.
Oh yeah, so they're probably like over there in one of these boxes, and I don't remember where all that stuff went to.
Yeah.
Yesterday was Friday. I was here, must have been in the evening for some reason. I don't know what I did during the day. I don't know why I was... Oh, I went to my sister's yesterday. Saw the cousins, did the walking. I came out here around 7:30 or something like that. Talking to Patsy Thirsty. Talking to Yellow Fellow in Philadelphia. Talking to you a little bit, I think, right at the very end there. Well, a little bit, I think I talked to Mr. Ginzu for a minute, but he has a weird schedule. It's hard to tell when he's going to be sleeping or not. But I think I talked to him for a little bit. Yellow Fellow is eating at a diner, going to jail. Yep. After the program, the dog was deciding if he wanted to shake or not. I was like, yep. Went for it. Last night on the program, I got in my car. After the program, I got in my car and went home to my residence at Grandma's house. Not much going on the streets that I remember. I wonder if that new coffee shop is open. It's kind of by where you don't see it because you get off the freeway, exit right there, and then you go the other way. Well, but sometimes you go to Pattaya or something, right? Like so.
Yeah. Oh, what? Gravity Coffee?
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah, it's open. I think I saw the grand opening stuff happening.
Did you see? Yeah. Did you see when they were giving out free drinks?
No.
When they were doing the very first day of the grand opening, they were giving out free drinks, but I didn't want them.
That explained why everyone had there was huge line.
Yeah, I didn't want to wait in line. I didn't want a free drink anyway.
Is that the place that just says GC?
Is that what it is?
It's like right across from Taco Time?
Yeah, it's like by Kinko's and whatever.
Yeah, yeah, it just says GC on the outside, and then I have a regular customer at the coffee shop who drives for those food Uber things.
Yeah.
And I was like, how's it going? He's like, oh, I'm really pissed off. He's actually he's a little bit angry of a guy.
In general? Well, I would be too if I was working for food Uber.
Yeah. But he was like, I'm a little pissed off. And I was like, oh, what's up? And he said that he got an order for Gravity Coffee, and he was driving all around. He was about to give up. He was about to reject the offer because it was ridiculous. And then he stopped for advice.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I think it's that place across the street over there. And in the app it said Gravity Coffee.
Yeah.
But then if you go to that spot, there's anywhere where it says Gravity Coffee. It just says GC, and I thought it was a supplement place that was coming in there. I don't know what it was. That's
GMC.
Oh. But it's definitely, they're trying to be, I guess, looking good. They're trying to look good.
Or they're trying to rebrand like YDHWM or KFC.
Yeah, totally. But either way, he had a difficult time completing this person's order because of that.
Yeah.
So.
People are Uber food ordering just coffee. So bring me one coffee.
And it was apparently really far away too. They wanted that coffee specifically. I'm not sure why. People ordered maybe coffee from every spot you could do on the Uber and tried to do a comparison possibly.
They Uber your coffee?
No, we have our own little app called Speedy Tab, and you can order something and then come in and pick it up.
What? Not very well?
No.
But that place is, yeah, kind of new. I didn't want to get free things from there. But I didn't want anything in general. I was like, but it's free. I'm like, well, I don't want it, even if it wasn't. Like, if somebody was like, hey, do you want this? I would say no. When you drive by and it's free, you're like, oh, what, free? I didn't go. I guess I used the logic. I almost did, though.
So you're losing money by not getting it.
Yeah. Yep. But there's like that spot. And then there's like the, oh. There's a, there's a hut that's like, oh, how was that even up before? It looked like it was just floating. Like, before you knocked it over. I don't know how it was even this very precariously balanced, whatever it was. There's like we're listening to that record, the skipping record, and now I have you ever get a record that skips in your mind, and then it's the craziest thing to have stuck in your head because it's a phrase.
And not even a real phrase, it's like
From another place.
It's like repeating. Usually it's like the repetition is so short that you don't even, it's not even like the real phrase.
Yeah.
It's like some other weird thing that your mind is like tricking you into thinking is a phrase.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to think about these two dueling coffee places, but then my mind keeps going, but there's those two dueling coffee places now. It's like the one that is on one side of the freeway, which is the new like Gravity Coffee GC place. And then, well,
Yeah.
you go across the freeway, exit to
Under the
whatever.
freeway, kind of.
Yeah, and then there's like the freeway, and then there's like the place next to what used to be the sex store,
Oh yeah.
or whatever, the porn shop.
For some reason I associate that one heavily with Red Bull. Is that like it's like an energy drink coffee shop? What's that one called? It's got a weird name.
Energy drink, or they have coffee on the side, but it's mostly energy drinks or something. Yeah, I don't know. I think they have an advertisement that it says flavored energy drinks. It's like probably easier to sell energy drinks than coffee by a little bit. Pretty well. I think it's easy to sell coffee. Sorry, but like they're gonna hear it over there.
What do you mean easy?
Yeah, like
Do I have to convince people, or they're chemically addicted to it or something?
chemically addicted to it. It's like not difficult to make simple coffee, I think. But then it's a little bit even easier than that to just like put extra sugar in Red Bull, which I think is kind of like take a drink that's sugary and then you add sugar.
Yeah. That's what all the syrups are. They're just sugar.
Yeah, so it's like a double sugar. Do you guys have all the flavored sugars? Oh.
No, we don't, and that's a very common question. Everyone's always like, do you have like raspberry, or do you? Mostly it's caramel. Everyone wants caramel.
Ew.
And we don't have caramel. Sorry.
Should get some kind of fancy caramel to sell them.
We make all of our own syrups, I guess, as a rule.
Huh. Well, caramels are sugar anyway.
Yeah, it is just sugar.
When they
It's
ask for caramel, you should just say yes, and then just put sugar in it.
You don't think they could tell? They probably couldn't tell.
They can't tell. It probably.
We had one
tastes like
person.
sugar.
I think, what was it? At first he was like, I want to get a 64 ounce something or other. I'm like, oh, we only have 16. And he was like, okay, well, that's fine. I'll have a 16 ounce caramel latte. I was like, oh, we don't have caramel. He's like, what the hell kind of coffee shop is this? He's like, no caramel? No, like
64 ounces?
Yep.
That's too much. That's
Maybe
crazy.
32. Either way, it was a lot.
Oh.
32, not unreasonable.
Well, I mean, I think they have like a 64 ounce like can of beer. That's like the
It's like what? That's basically
So
4
maybe-
beers in one.
It's like a mini keg. Just sell Heineken's 64 ounce. But like there's that coffee shop right there, the hut, and the other one. So it's like they're building a whole new spot, and then It's like, I guess if it's like you're getting off the freeway, if you're going like up or down the hill, you decide to go to which coffee shop you're going to go to.
Yeah.
If anybody's going to that hut like often, I don't know, I never buy coffee.
They were doing free coffee also for a while.
At the hut?
Yeah, like early on.
Are they new
When it
too?
first opened. They're new too, yeah.
How new was that one?
A couple months.
Really? The one, the
5 months?
hut?
5, 6 months? I don't know.
That's it?
Time is weird, yeah. Could be longer than that, I don't know.
I thought that hut had always been there.
That hut seems really new to me still.
Well, then where was the there's no coffee places like on that whole block then before that, or like
I don't think so.
there's not even like a
There was like, you could get coffee at the weed store,
yeah.
the green lady. You get your CBD coffee,
Yeah.
which is weird because how are you going to notice the CBD like with the like effects of caffeine at the same time?
It's up and down. Lots of people died from combining heroin and cocaine.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's like, hey, why are you gonna do both of those? They're just gonna feel the same.
I guess you probably wouldn't feel the same, huh? It's like a different third thing.
Yeah. That's what you drink the coffee and the CBD though. But look out. That's how John Belushi and Farley.
Oh.
Yeah, from the
That's too bad.
what do they call it?
Saturday Night Live.
Speedball.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's the drugs. The drugs is called the speedball.
Right.
If they ask you for the speedball, don't do it, kids.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not good
And
for
say,
you.
haven't you heard about Chris Farley?
We've lost a hilarious person. Sounds like it is the lottery or something.
Speedball?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that called? Powerball, maybe, huh?
Right, Powerball.
Okay. You guys have a speedball here? We might, actually, though, at the weird gas stations. Oh, is it going? Struggling. Let's see. What day is today? The 5th? I don't think we got any new messages. Oh, Patsy the dog. You want to go outside? Yep, all we have is one Yellowfell message from yesterday. So I guess we should just call him before we listen to the message and then... Oh, whoa, what the heck? Are you, are you watching the YouTube live stream? Are you, hello?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you like listening to watching the YouTube live stream and then waiting for me to mention you and then calling in?
Waiting for you to do what?
Are you watching the YouTube live stream?
I saw you were live.
Yeah, but that's it. You're not watching it.
No, because I'm at work and I'm just I just got done and I was just talking to people. I wasn't listening. No.
I just sat down to the booth after couch time, and then I was looking at the
so good
messages.
timing.
Okay, so then you didn't leave any messages, and then I was like, well, it looks like we only have one Yellowfell message. I better call him. And then I was going to call you, and then you called.
That's eerie.
Yeah, eerie or coincidence. Are all coincidences eerie? Kinda.
Well, I'm gonna go get Band-Aids put on my head tonight.
Why?
What happened to your head?
Yeah.
Because Mary Beth is doing a photo shoot and it involves putting Band-Aids on my head.
Why?
Because it's just it's for a project.
Oh, because she's going to college. I heard about this. I know
'cause
things
she's in
now.
art college.
She's going to college for photography. She thought maybe this was art. It's art for art.
Art.
You're going to be a model?
I'm gonna be a model, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a model.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've done anything like this before. Maybe not quite like this, no. I've been involved in artsy-fartsy things before, but not like this.
What kind of band-aids are you gonna get?
Is it like the head wound bandage, like
Yeah.
like movie style
Are
head
they like
wrap?
real band-aids?
Like, yeah,
Real band-aids.
There's band-aids or bandages. It's like a mummy.
What is it? His paycheck? Oh, okay.
What is it? Like bandages, like a mummy, or like a
Like a mummy?
Like
No,
a
just
child.
like little like flesh wounds.
like the sticky stuff, not the wraps, huh?
Like if you scrape your knee, yeah.
Well,
They're not like little kid band-aids, are they?
I think if you scrape
No.
your knee, you get like a square
color
size,
band-aid.
like maybe like 4-inch, like 2x2 bandage, you know?
It's from a. She says Meredith is from a Snow Rocha. Simone. Do you guys know who Simone Rocha is?
No.
Yeah, you don't know.
Are they a band-aid manufacturer?
She's from the fashion world, so I'm kind of gonna be in the fashion world now.
Fashion band-aids?
It's like a fashion band-aid show that we're doing tonight.
Like she's like this
You wanna
snowshoe
talk to him?
Rosso
Meredith
person.
doesn't want to talk to you. I asked if Marybeth's tired. She doesn't know what she say.
I don't know what I would ever say. Sometimes I start this thing and I'm like, oh, I don't know what I'm saying. You know?
She doesn't have to know, right?
You don't have to know. You just go. You just.
Do you ever know what you're gonna say?
I don't. I don't even know what I'm going to say right now.
He doesn't know what he's gonna say right now. And
These
he keeps
things that
talking,
I'm
he
saying
does a
right
show every
now,
day.
I didn't know I was
Don't you
going to
think
say
Mary
them,
Beth
and
could
now
do a
I'm
TV
saying
show
them.
every day if she wanted to?
Huh?
Mary Beth could do a TV show every day too if she wanted to.
If she wanted to, yeah.
Do people think about what they say before they say it? Because that seems like difficult to do.
Hold on, let me think about it. Yeah, I think they do.
Like, how do you have like?
Sit around and plan all the things you're gonna say in a day.
Like, well, how do you have thoughts like if you're saying something? How do you have time to think about it before you say it? It's like, are you trying to think, like, you know what I'm
It is a
saying?
serious call.
Oh, I wonder what I should say about that.
I don't have time for
Someone
that.
just
And you're
said-
like,
Huh, what do I think about that?
are you
Someone just
able,
said it's like I'm on a serious phone call.
to speak and think at the same time? So like saying what they were thinking before, you have like your words going out of your mouth, and then you have like a second stream words inside your mind.
Siblings.
7 kids and counting. That's gonna be your show.
Yeah, it's true. Hello?
Hello?
Is this Kenny?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
This
You're
is
at the
Kenny.
restaurant. It's like you're waiting for a ride now, cause is that how?
V, I'm not happy about you throwing my hat. I have to tell you, this little kid, this little brat dishwasher came out of the kitchen and threw my hat off my head.
That's rude.
Well,
It's kind of rude, right?
Yeah, you gotta.
I don't like having my what?
I would generally just say that you should forgive, but I think you maybe have to prepare to jail and you may have to kick this guy's ass. You know?
Say that again?
I generally think you should forgive people for that kind of thing if you're just living in the regular world, but I know you're about to go to jail, so maybe you have to start practicing not taking shit and kicking ass, I guess.
People should start kicking my ass preemptively. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
you have to kick their ass because you have to learn, because you can't take, like in the regular world, you should always be forgiven, but if you're in jail, I think you might
I
have
have to
to.
start getting used to what it's going to be like in the clink. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wait, can I have my hat? Mary Beth, where's my hat? Oh, thank you. Wait, I have to put my hat back on.
Okay, you put it back on now? We gotta wait for you to put your hat back on before we can move on, right? Is that? Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what to do now, because Ilfo's hat fell off, so we gotta pause or
it
something.
seems like it's taking a long time to put the hat back on.
Yeah.
but-
Wait, I'll call back.
Call back after you have your hat on?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a complicated hat to put on.
yeah. Well, how are you?
Oh, me?
Yeah, when was the last time you were here?
Here?
Yeah.
Couldn't have been more than a week ago, right? Or maybe it was. I've been here a couple times to do like behind the scenes production stuff, so it's a little confusing, I suppose. And I'm here every Saturday to do the radio thing, so
Yeah.
maybe Maybe I was here on last Saturday.
Last Saturday,
Have to look at the
maybe.
tapes, but it's going okay. Trying to find housing in the more, like, ever more complicated housing setup in Olympia.
Yeah.
I don't know. Got a little Patsy here. She's lighting up my life, but at the same time adding complexity to timing out things. But she is learning how to do some new tricks, which is nice.
What's the new one?
The newest one is just her jumping up on things, and I tell her to get up, and she'll, like, if there's like a platform. I took her on a walk yesterday, and there's all these, like, sort of, like Olympia along the waterfront, they've got like the plinths and stuff. There's other like lower sized sort of platforms, like square platforms, and I was getting her to jump up on those and jump up on like benches and things like that, and
Like a lion.
I could get her to jump up and then to get down, and she would do both, and she was very good at it. She was having fun. She likes having, I guess, activities to do on the walk, where she feels like she's accomplishing things. I feel like she wonders what the point of it all is a lot.
Yeah, like the dogs have thoughts, huh?
Yeah, she's like, why are we doing this? There's got to be some kind of a point. We're going on a walk, but why?
Yeah.
Little does she know, it's just to tire her out so she's not a nuisance.
I'm trying to think if even I have thoughts. I'm trying to, like, do I have thoughts? Or I'm just doing the things.
Yeah. Let me think here. Do I have thoughts?
Do I have thoughts? But
It's just crickets.
I think I'm doing a lot of thinking here,
Yeah?
like out loud. I'm thinking, and I'm writing this book.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, but I don't think I can think very well without like speaking or writing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if other people think better. I think otherwise I'm like, oh, what if you have to, like, you're hungry? I don't know if I'm ever thinking like, I'm hungry, or
Right.
you're just like, no, or something.
There is this concept about like sitting and thinking.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm going to like think about stuff or whatever. Don't do that very often.
Yeah, using like words to think in your mind, like mind
Yeah, are you
words.
using words? I don't know.
Yeah.
You must be, right? That's got to be what you're doing if you're like sitting and thinking. Confusing thought.
Yeah, trying to think about thinking. It's hard. It's like, oh, I know my head's starting to hurt. Maybe it's like getting.
Maybe it's your brain telling you it's not a good idea to
Not a
think
good
about
idea
these
to think,
things. Yeah.
or like my brain's got some secrets. Like,
Hey, don't look in here.
yeah.
This is not for you to know.
I hope my brain doesn't have secrets. That's like scary, like Dan Bennett, like repressed memory kind of stuff. Like,
Yeah.
or it's like the guy, like the evil guy who lives in your memories. Remember this guy?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It's like you start thinking about your past, and then somebody looks at you. It's like I guess when I'm thinking about my past, it's like a movie basically. But then, like, they notice that you're there, or that you're looking back there.
You're like looking, you're like remembering, and you're like,
Yeah.
I see you remembering.
Yeah, and then they're like there, and then they're threatening you, and then every time you remember, they're a little bit closer to you
Ah!
until they are, hurting you in the past. But then it's like your memories, and then you actually did get like assaulted in this memory. And you're like, why do I keep thinking about this day? I was just walking down the street, like nothing happened that day.
Either that or that person keeps showing up in like more and more current memories. Like
They're there,
attacking you, and then pretty soon, yep, there they are.
and then it's you. It's actually you, and you
Oh.
have it's some kind of like psycho situation or something. I hope I'm sane. Is this real? Am I on TV right now, or am I just like sitting in a hole talking to myself? Oh man!
I hope I'm
think too
sane.
hard. Don't think too hard about anything.
If not, maybe I can work on getting sane. I think I'm going sane.
Oh,
Sorry.
it's dark.
There we go.
Is it dark, or am I going blind? Yeah. All right. Well, we can call my brother. I think he's home. Maybe we'll try to call Mark the guitar player too. We only got one. Oh yeah, we have a message from Yellow from yesterday. We'll listen to that eventually.
Today was supposed to be there was supposed to be some sort of like weird right-wing mask mandate protests or something today at the Capitol.
Yeah, are they going
Flyers.
to do that even though the mandates are officially ending, like in like 3 days?
I don't know. We weren't really in town today to find out whether it happened or
Hello?
not. But
What happened?
There was, maybe there was going to be a mask mandate protest, but the mandates are ending officially, so if they're going to still protest like nothing, and I don't think,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's happening or not.
Hey.
How are you?
Alright, hey, did you hear anything about a power plant in South Korea blowing up?
No.
I saw like a fire, like a bunch of fire going towards one in a video, but I don't know. Whatever happened with that? Did it blow up?
I don't know. That would just be really crazy if it did, right? Because that's like completely unrelated to everything else.
Yeah, that would be bad. What kind of power is it? Nuclear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what the fuck is going on with that.
Yeah, you're like you start doing an unsustainable act, like I started kind of like, you know that room, we have that middle room at Grandma's house that is just like a pile of random things, and like,
Yeah.
you know, Grandma started that pile, but we keep adding to it. We're like, well, look at this other pile of things, so where do we put this thing? Hey, let's just put it in this pile. And now there's a big pile of things, and it's basically too much to handle.
I found a jacket that I thought I lost.
You in the pile?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you were going through the pile recently, huh?
No.
No? How did you find it? What?
I don't know. Somehow it ended up on top of the stack. I think maybe it's haunted.
Oh yeah, I mean, probably. But it shuffled its way to the top. I mean, that means it's good haunted then. Like
Yeah,
grandma, maybe granddad.
Grandma said that if we don't keep the house clean, she's gonna come back and haunt us.
Oh yeah. She didn't tell us she was gonna help us. Now we gotta get her really early.
I'm gonna come back and help you clean
Yeah.
as a ghost.
Well, she said she's gonna haunt us though. That's a good threat. The jacket was on top. It ended up on the top somehow.
I forget how it happened.
But anyway, the power. I mean, what is nuclear power? Like, it can't just go on forever without feeling. Like when you're starting it, you're like, oh, we're gonna start this nuclear power plant. We're just gonna keep it under wraps forever. And there's no way that this crazy, like, world-destroying goo is ever gonna get out. Like, and then it's like, I mean, that was like in the 70s or 80s or something, right? Like when they started doing all these nuclear power plants. How could they?
They still make new ones too. There's like modern ones too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I guess, I mean, that's only pretty much everything else too. Nobody's really thinking about the distant future with all this stuff. Even with just like, I guess, climate change and.
I think they're intending them to go forever. They're like,
Yeah.
this could last.
It's gonna last forever. Here's our plan. Continual effort to keep this suppressed. Like, that's not a good plan.
Yeah, probably not.
Like, nothing will ever go wrong, and there will never be a war. But I guess I'm planning a lot of stuff you plan, like, every day when you wake up and you're like, nothing's going to go wrong with me today. We're all decaying, so, I don't know. I didn't know about that, though. That's not good.
How does World War happen then? If you go from like every day, you're just like, I hope nothing bad happens to me.
Yeah.
Like Hitler, you know?
And then one day you wake up and Hitler's at your door.
Like you are Hitler.
Then one day you wake up and you're like, oh no, am I Hitler?
Yeah.
You know, Putin's gonna wake up like Williams does. He's gonna be like, wait a minute. Am I Hitler now? Have I become a Hitler?
Yeah. Well, the world wants him to do that pretty
Yeah.
soon because they want him to kill himself.
I just had a really awful thought about, that they didn't know about the Holocaust until after the war.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, the war was all over and then they discovered it.
what?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So
It was like a separate thing that was not.
Yeah, they weren't even trying to stop the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's not like they're like the whole world wasn't like, oh my God, they're doing the Holocaust. We gotta stop them. We can't. They were like, they're doing like.
Yeah, even German soldiers didn't know.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So like it wasn't until like way after. I don't know what kind of crazy things are happening like in Russia or something.
Oh no.
Hopefully.
Well, that's fine though, because it didn't happen at all. So.
Yeah. I wonder, like, the Holocaust is obviously one of the worst things that ever happened. But why? Were they gaining like economically from that, or they're just actually evil? Seems like there would be some kind of like underlying economic evil or something. But
I think that's one of the things where it doesn't really add up to the money. Like there's a few things that are, and I think it's like weird like prejudice. Sometimes they're just like
crazy, it's just like straight up crazy evil. Because usually it's like evil. That's like almost questionably more evil, just like to be doing it for gain than for hate or something.
Oh, yeah.
And I think maybe they were, but that's like.
How poor is Russia? Like before this war?
What were they doing?
How poor were they?
How poor were they?
Yeah.
Was
Russia on was Russia about to collapse? Like,
I feel like at least they were dealing with all the same pressures of the global pandemic that everyone is. So in a sense, I think it was probably worse than ever before. I don't know if it's like, where
they
that.
were like starving. I think in World War II, Germany was starving because of World War I. But then what about before World War I? I don't know about that. How was Germany doing before that? Because everybody, at least I know that they were doing bad because of World War I, so that's why they wanted to do World War II, kind of. But
Or at least how they convinced them to do World War II. They're like, hey, look, everything's bad and we can make it better.
Yeah, that's what I kind of think. They could just call it World War, the World War, 1 and 2.
It's like sequels, though. It's like World War II, World Warriorist.
Yeah. Hopefully, Russia's not doing the Holocaust.
it might be.
It might be.
The Gulag.
Yeah.
Gulag. You know what that is?
Gulag?
It's like
Is that like
maybe Russian work prison, I think?
Beet soup?
That's borscht.
Or goulash? Is that goulash?
Goulash.
Gulag. You know?
I think it's like Russian work prison. Is that right?
Yeah. You go there and then you work until you die.
Oh no! I mean that's what we all do.
Yeah, but you're forced to do it, and they don't give you any food, and there's like, work until you die. And
We're
then
kind
you
of
die.
forced to do it, I suppose, too. But I know what you mean.
They give you
it's
food
worse.
though at the job, in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
They don't give you food there.
I don't think so.
How do you work without food? You just gotta feed them so they can keep working.
Like, this is ration, you know?
I mean,
This is bread. You get bread. 10 people, one loaf.
You could only work for like a couple of hours without eating.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess it's not very smart to work them to death without feeding them. If they're there, they might as well work.
That's why the coronavirus was so bad, because it didn't kill people. You know, without keeping them alive, it's worth. Well, I don't know about that though. What is that like? Is that for Russians who commit crimes? Who goes to the gulags?
Yeah, that was like in World War II, where like more people died in the gulags than in the Holocaust, I think.
What? Really?
I think so.
Who was it?
Who's in there? Yeah.
Russian prisoners?
Like robbers or something, or
Yeah. His own people.
Yikes.
like criminals though, or something?
Google Hey Google, did the Gulag kill more people than the Holocaust?
Oh.
Andrew's asking Google.
What does Google say, Andrew?
They don't understand.
Yeah. When you ask Google things that are dark, it just claims to not understand.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Are we people like people work McDonald's workers in the gulags, but they don't even know? Is that? I mean, that's kind of like more people. I mean, more people die in like car crashes or something too. But I don't know about that stuff. What are you doing? Anyway.
Yeah.
What are you doing now?
Oh.
Watching TV? Huh?
Yep.
You watching Russian history?
No.
What are you watching?
Better Call Saul.
Yeah? Which one?
The last season.
The last season was new, just came out?
The new one's coming out soon.
The new one's coming out soon? So you're watching the second to last season? Catch up on it?
Yep.
Did they go past Breaking Bad yet? Like in the timeline?
No. Not yet.
Oh. Yeah, fellas calling.
Okay, bye.
Oh, bye. Hello.
Hello?
Hello, hi.
Hey, how are you?
We're good, how are you?
Good.
You got your hat back on?
What did you say?
You got your hat back on.
Yeah, I got my hat back on. That frustrated me.
Took you a while.
Yeah. How much longer in the show do you got today?
About 20 minutes.
Is Freddie there today?
He's here, but he just stepped out. I don't know what he's doing.
He's going to the bathroom?
Yeah, he's in the bathroom or in the hall or something. The dog is
Yeah.
here. Freddie's dog is
What's
there.
the dog's name again?
Patsy. Yeah, Patsy knows her name.
Patsy.
She looked at me when I
Good
said her
girl,
name.
Patsy. Hey, good girl, Patsy.
She looked at me. I know. I'm just saying her name for fun, dog. You're at work doing the waiting for your managers. Is that what you're doing?
Well, oh, there's a train going by. No, me, Jet, and Maribeth are going into the Maribeth's college because we're doing an art project, helping her with an art project.
The Band-Aids.
Band-Aids. They're gonna put Band-Aids on me.
So it's like
On my head.
sticky Band-Aids that are fashion. They're like fashion Band-Aids.
No, they're like real Band-Aids.
Just like skin tone, like white people skin tone Band-Aids.
Like if you like skin your knee, you put on it's like a flesh-colored Band-Aid.
Yeah. They're flesh colored for white people.
Yeah, do they have black people Band-Aids?
They only have white people Band-Aids. They don't even have Asian Band-Aids.
Well, I like Band-Aids that have like cartoon like monkeys and like Hello Kitty
me too.
and all that. I like those ones.
I have some like shiny like hologram
Like glittery.
Yeah, like hologram
Ooh, that's
sticker
pretty
ones.
cool. Didn't you used to just wear Band-Aids for the hell of it?
Yeah.
Right.
I like, you know what I liked to wear was like this medical glove that they had at Daiso. Like, they had Daisos out there?
What's it called?
Daiso?
I don't know. What is that?
It's like a dollar store, but everything's $1.50, and it's like way better than 50% better quality.
No, we don't have those.
Well, they sold this like glove that was like some kind of medical glove that was like a fingerless glove, like that, like it only went like there was like a thumb hole and like holes, like your entire fingers were out of the thing, but it was like some kind of like cast thing, and I thought that was fun to wear, and I was wearing that for a while.
It was like medical gloves, but they were fingerless.
Yeah, I don't know what it would. Maybe it's for your wrist.
Interesting.
I don't know what the purpose of it was.
I might lose you.
The college doesn't have good cell phone reception?
Not not this strip I usually go through here, but I was at Giant today and I bought Hello Kitty tattoos.
Yeah, like what do you call them? Like water press on, whatever.
Yeah, the ones that you put on your arm and stuff.
Yeah, was it Sanrio or just Hello Kitty, like the character?
Wait, the sandwich was on the roof?
No.
Oh, you got the. Oh, okay. Oh.
You want to play? Go play with
I like
Is this person being an asshole?
Batsumaru. I like Batsumaru.
What'd you say, Kenny?
Batsumaru, the penguin, the black penguin guy. You know that guy?
The glass sequence?
No,
The
he's black penguin guy.
Black England. Who's that?
Penguin.
England?
Penguin, like March of the Penguins.
Oh, the Black Penguin
Yeah, you know that guy from Hello Kitty?
from Cancun?
From Hello Kitty.
Oh, no, I don't. Oh, wait, the penguin in there?
Yeah,
What's his name?
the penguin, like he's kind of mischievous looking.
Oh, I didn't know his name. No, I don't have Hello Kitty band-aids or tattoos. I have My Little Pony tattoos.
Are you
Did I
getting?
say Hello Kitty? I meant to say My Little Pony.
Are you doing like a Shrek Garfield bit right now?
No. I was at the grocery store this morning with my brother, and I saw that there were some My Little Pony tattoos for sale in the middle of the aisle. You know where they sell like the like fun stuff.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Are
And
they?
I bought them.
Are there still like people doing like the whole like brony thing, or is that like 20 years ago?
I don't know. There might still be bronies, but I was going. Me and my brother were leaving the grocery store, and I saw this dishwasher kid I work with. He was in the parking lot, so I gave him the My Little Pony tattoos. I gave him to Vita, and I asked him when I saw him at work if he had them, and he said no. I threw them at your car.
What? What
I didn't know he did that
little jerk.
until so now they're wasted.
What a jerk.
I think some little girl found them. She used to be there.
Yeah. Jed, you want to talk to Kenny? Jed doesn't want to talk to you.
I love him. Tell him I love him.
He's scared.
Tell him I love him. Sweetie.
Tell me he loves me.
What's that?
Is that what he
Tell him
said? What does he say?
He said, tell him I love him.
Yeah, that's what I said. So why you didn't tell me?
Wait, what do you want to say? I don't think he knows you well enough to love you.
I love what he does.
It's like
He loves what you do, he says.
Okay.
That's a nice thing.
yeah.
That's passable, right?
The dirty job.
You can love. Yeah, you know people love like media mogul, media mogul. You know.
What'd you say, Kenny?
You love like people love media personalities. You know.
You can love, yeah, you can, but it's not. It's more of like an appreciation than a love.
You're like, oh, I love that show. You know.
He likes that. You're his favorite TV character.
That's good. I'm the best.
I think John.
Do you think you're more of a TV character at this point than a human being? No, not you.
Maybe to you.
Yeah. Maybe to me, that's true.
But I am, I sleep a lot. And then when I'm watching TV, I'm barely a human. So maybe. I mean, I actually probably, really, like, if I'm not doing this, then I'm, like, consuming media. You know? Like,
Right. Yeah.
So, and when you're doing that, you're, like, barely a person. So maybe. Because maybe I'm more alive here than anywhere else.
TV is very weaved into your life.
Huh?
TV is very weaved into your life.
Yeah, it is. But if I'm not like doing the TV show, then I'm probably like just like watching TV or doing some other kind of activity that is inhuman.
It's something to do though. It's good to. If you're just a guy that watches TV, it's like anyone can do that, you know.
Oh yeah, it's almost the same kind of thing. Sometimes it's like, hey, you know, yeah, if I wasn't doing
It's
this,
the
then
same
like, hey,
level of passive energy that you approach watching TV as you do when you're approaching making the TV show, which I think is good.
yeah, it's about the same as passiveness. If I wasn't,
I gotta go because we're getting close to the thing place.
all right, bye.
All right, bye.
Sorry about this.
All right. Well, we listen to you. Leave some messages. I'm gonna call Mark the guitar player. What are you doing? The boxes, Freddie? Freddie's doing the boxes. Let's call Mark the guitar player.
After my recent phone call running, Patsy, up! Come on, Patsy. Maybe she needs a treat. After my recent phone call running with our landlord.
Hey, Mark.
Hey there, Kenny, how you doing?
Hey, good, how are you?
Oh, pretty good, just sitting here having some, I bought some beef stew at the store.
Beef stew?
It's pretty good once in a while. I mean, they don't want to eat it all the time.
No. From a can?
What's that?
Is it from a can?
Oh, yeah, just from the can. It's got
Is it Campbell? What brand is it?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Campbell's, I think, something like that.
Campbell's beef stew with potatoes.
Campbell's food, you know.
Yeah. Camel's feet. I like beef stew.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it kind of fills you up a little bit.
It's food. You put it in the microwave?
Yeah, put it in the microwave, or maybe you can cook in the saucepan if you want.
Saucepan. Sometimes you call it saucepan soup pans.
Yeah.
It's like just like what you got.
Hey, we're trying to quit cigarettes, so we want 4,556 packs of cigarettes. You don't like that joke, huh? I'm just being weird.
Hey, what a weird joke.
Mark's got funny jokes once in a while. That's okay.
That's
I don't
okay.
get carried away. That's why I don't get carried away and start telling weird jokes.
I go watch over the weird jokes.
Yeah, Freddie's here.
Hey, Mark.
How's Freddie doing? He's pretty good?
He's doing pretty good, yeah. Doing all right. Hanging in there, I'd say, more than any other.
What about that one guy that swears a lot?
Mr. Ginsu.
He's doing pretty good, too.
He's kind of a cool guy, yeah.
Yeah, what a cool guy. He's got a job, like a graveyard shift job right now.
Oh, make him a little extra cash there, huh?
Well, I don't think it's extra. I think it's like baseline.
Well, he's probably making some kind of money, huh?
I mean, he's making enough money to live, but...
Yeah, well, you gotta do that sometimes, you know.
Yeah, well, it's hard, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to live.
Yeah, well, I had some problems, and I admit it.
Yeah.
Well, Kenny, I actually found myself, and I said, well, look here, I can be a normal guy, you know, I don't have to be no fancy anything, you know. Just be a normal person, try to get along.
Yeah, you found yourself?
Yeah, well, it was a hard thing, but I did my best and tried to be okay, you know.
Hey, you're doing a good job, Mark. I think you're doing a good job.
I'm trying to get off this stinking cigarettes.
Yeah. Those things are physically addicting, Mark. It's difficult.
They're horrible, Kenny. We don't need that junk. You know.
No more. You don't need that. That's right.
Yeah, it's garbage.
Once you quit for long enough.
I found out sometimes just having a cup of tea instead of they got flavored teas at the Safeway.
Mm-hmm.
Have a cup of tea or something instead of a cigarette.
Yeah, anything.
It worked for me, you know. It's kind of weird.
Hot dog?
Yeah, just a cup of tea or something. Or no.
You're eating hot dogs for a little while.
There was bones in my chicken.
Oh, no.
I like going down that Jack in the Box. You can get cyanide burgers for a cheap price.
You been eating any hot dogs?
Huh?
You been eating hot dogs?
I like cyanide flavored hot dogs. You don't like that joke either, huh?
Cyanide flavor. Oh, ha 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 ha.
Ah, yeah. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. You for a
I
while.
think you guys are doing pretty good with your recordings. That's kind of cool.
One time you told us that you were going to eat a hot dog every time you want a cigarette.
Well, a couple of times Rebecca kind of irritated me, so I took a hot dog and I hit her over the head with a hot dog. Yeehaw!
Well, that's better than anything else, probably. It's pretty soft.
Yeah, Mark's being funny again.
Yeah, I think getting hit with a hot dog is more like demeaning than violent.
Hey, Kenny.
Yes?
I had to be put in an electric chair because I tickled the guy to death once.
Oh my God.
Shut up, Mark. You got a stupid attitude, dude.
Oh, no, that's fine. Hey, Barry, we're gonna do the message of the future.
In the future?
Yeah, not yet. We gotta get Freddie and the dog in here.
Kenny,
Patsy,
you read the Bible much?
get over there.
Patsy, gotta shake my hand for the future.
No, I found out you can't get to heaven unless you have a Beavis and Butthead t-shirt.
All right, hey, here it goes.
You have to have a Beavis and Butthead t-shirt to get to heaven.
Hey, future, it's us, the past. Nice to meet you.
I'll just be funny.
What do
We got
you,
Mark on the phone.
what do you have to say the future, Mark?
Well, stay calm. Try to make sure you wear your mask and I don't know.
Look out for the gulags. Y'all fellas putting band-aids on his head for art.
Make sure we're all not get that damn virus.
Yeah, look out. Bye, future. Hey, Mark, do you want to see what we were doing in 2018?
I should
You
do.
don't want to get the virus. That's a trauma thing there, you know.
Yeah, I don't want the virus.
And a lot of people, there's people that actually
All right.
die from it.
Hey, future, it's us, the past. I'm over here, and today we started calling Grandma because she was in the hospital. Oh, yeah. Calling her all the time. It is Monday.
Why do they do that? Why do they do their sirens, man? I was trying to get some sleep. Nah, just kidding.
We're trying to sleep?
I was just joking.
I'm having a hard time getting the text. I'm having a hard time stopping the tape in the past.
They're gonna put Mark in a blender and then they're gonna drink it and watch David Ledley. You don't like that joke either, huh? Mark's gonna have to find some better jokes.
Oh, hee hee.
Aha, hee hee. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, blenders.
Hey, you gotta come over and see our Disneyland over here.
You see your
At
Disneyland?
my apartment.
Do you have a blender? Do you have a blender, Mark?
I don't. No, not really.
No, really, kinda. You kinda have a blender?
I got a coffee maker that I'm not using much anymore because I want to start using that. Well, it makes a single cup, you know.
You have a single cup coffee maker, like a Keurig? Or how come you don't have a regular coffee pot?
It'd be kind of cool if you came over and listened to me play a guitar. You don't have to bring none of that recording stuff you don't want to. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to record.
You don't have a coffee pot, Mark?
Huh?
Don't you drink a lot of coffee?
Oh, we have coffee, all right, but I mean, this single cup thing is a lot cooler and it's a lot easier to work with, and it makes the cup real quick too.
That's how you, whenever you drink coffee, you're drinking it from the single cup maker?
Well, see, I talked to my nurse. I couldn't talk to my doctor. She was busy, and the nurse basically said, well, if you have a cup of coffee with caffeine, have a glass of water or something, kind of, levels it out.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, why did I do that? And she says, well, she found out that I was highly allergic to caffeine for some reason.
Really?
So basically, if you have one cup of coffee, just have a cup of water, no biggie. And then hey, I was wondering if I can come over and beat the shit out of you and then invite you for pizza. That's a stupid joke, too.
Hey.
How about if I tickle you to death and get the electric chair?
How's Rebecca?
She's doing good. She's doing artwork right now. Hey, you know what? She's getting so good at her artwork. I was thinking, I do those homemade album covers or whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool if she made something, if she made an artwork or something for one of my album covers, just for fun,
Yeah, she can make your album. Your next album, you can have Rebecca design it.
We can draw a picture. We can draw a picture of Kenny and Freddie with fire on their head, and they're melting, and that's all they do. Shut up.
Ho-ho-hee-hee.
Oh,
Ho-ho-hee? Well, hey, Mark, the show's about over. We'll have about a minute left.
Hey, remember that time I was telling you I had a racist problem?
Yeah?
Well, I don't like purple polka dotted people anymore.
Well,
I'm
that's...
sorry, but I can't stand them. Purple polka
Yeah.
dotted people. I just can't stand them. It's nuts. And then they got the Martians that go,
You're walking a thin line with these kind of jokes, Mark, even if they're purple jokes.
I don't like the race of people that have two heads. 'Cause
Yeah, you should like all races no matter what.
No, I ran into this guy had two heads and he's arguing with each other.
Yeah, but that's just one of them, Mark. There's many other people. Well, the show's over.
All right. You have a good day there, Kenny.
You too, Mark. Thanks.
right,
Thank
bye.
you. Thanks, Freddie. Thanks, Patsy. Thanks, UFO and Jet. And
Hey, try to come over here unexpectedly. Come and give us a surprise visit sometime.
Unexpected visit?
okay. It's Saturday.
I'll see you later then.
We're on TCTV Channel 22, 133. Check it out. YDHWM on YouTube. 360-836-34. Call your message on TV. Yeah.
Hey, Kenny.
What?
Last night I set my house on fire because it was kind of cold in here.
Well, that was a good song. Thank you. TCTV, the baby, daily capital, so good for video. Stop.com. Rebecca, Mountain Board, Northwest. Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you. Viewers, that's you watching. Thank you. Hey, John.
You got a good connection there. Keep it
Hell yeah, dog. Bye. Bye, Mark.
Yeah.